السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today we will study some real-life application on solving two equations. If I said that Ahmed's money exceeds Adam's money by 5, so I want to get a relation between Ahmed's money and Adam's money. I want to study the relation between the sum of Ahmed's and Adam and the difference between Ahmed's and Adam. Remember that Ahmed's money exceeds Adam's money by 5. So if Ahmed have 20 pounds, so Adam will have 15, and the sum of their money 35. And what about the difference between Ahmed and Adam? It's 5. Remember, Ahmed exceeds Adam by 5. The sum is 35. The difference is 5. And if Adam is 30 pounds, so Ahmed will have, of course, 35. Ahmed exceeds Adam by 5. So the sum of their money is 65. And what about the difference? Also 5. So in the second case, the sum of their money is 65 and the difference between their monies is 5. If Ahmed 7, so Adam will be 2. Then their sum will be 9. And what about the difference? 5. So in the three cases, the sum is different from each case, but the difference is still constant, 5. And we know that Ahmed exceeds Adam by 5. So we can know that, or we can deduce that Ahmed minus Adam is equal to 5. But if I said that Ahmed money is less than Adam by 5. If Ahmed less than Adam by 5, so it's clearly obvious that Adam is more than Ahmed by 5. And we can translate it into mathematical notation as Adam minus Ahmed equals 5. If I said that Ahmed's money 4 more than Adam's money. Ahmed's money is 4 more than Adam's money. That means Ahmed's exceed Adam by 4. And so we can translate it by mathematical notation as Ahmed minus Adam equals 4. Now, let's start our lesson. Sorry, if I said that twice a number exceed 3 times another number by 10. Twice a number exceed 3 times another by 10. So let the two numbers to be x and y. Twice the number, it will be 2x. And as we know, exceed, that means we will make subtraction. 3 times another, so it is 3y. So we can understand that 2x minus 3y equals 10. If I said that 3 times a number is 7 more than the other, so consider the two numbers to be x and y. And we say that 3 times a number, it means 3x. Is 7 more than the other? So 3x more than the other numbers by 7. Or 3x exceed the other number by 7. So we can translate it into mathematical notation as 3x minus the other number, which is y, equals 7. If I said that one number is equal to 4 times the other, one number, it will be x, equal to, so it's equal 4 times the other, 4y. So 4y may travel to the other side by negative sign, and then we will have x minus 4y equals 0. Now let's start our lesson. If I said that the sum of two numbers is 15 and the difference between them is 25, find the two numbers. We are talking about two numbers, so let the first to be x and the second to be y. But we know that the sum of the two numbers is 15. What we will understand? It's mean x plus y is equal to 15. The difference between them is 25. So what we will understand? The difference, it's mean we will make minus. The difference between the two numbers is 25. So x minus y is equal to 25. Consider this equation to be equation 2. But we have in the first equation positive y, and in the second equation negative y. So by adding these two equations together, we will obtain x plus x, 2x. 15 plus 25 is equal to 40. Now we have 2x equal 40. So 2 will travel to the other side by dividing operation. So x equals to 40 divided by 2, and x equal to 20. As we studied in the previous lesson, we may substitute x by 20 in any equation, equation 1 or equation 2. So I'll substitute in equation 1, x plus y equals 15. That means I'll substitute x by 20. So 20 plus y equals 15. And then y equals 15 minus 20, so y equals negative 5. Now we have x 20 and y negative 5. So the two numbers are 20 and negative 5. In this problem, we have the sum of two numbers is 14. As we know, let the two numbers to be x and y. And the sum of the two numbers is 14. So it's mean x plus y equals 14. Now, in the next statement, twice the greater. Let the greater to be x. Twice the greater, it's mean 2x. Exceed, as we know, it's mean minus. 3 times the smaller, it's mean 3y. And as we know, exceed, it mean minus. So 2x minus 3y equals 3. twice the greater exceed 3 times the smaller by 3. That's mean 2x minus 3y equals 3. And let this equation to be equation 2. Now we want to make the coefficient of x in equation 1 to be the same as the coefficient of x in equation 2, or we want to make the coefficient of y in equation 1 to be the same as the coefficient of y in equation 2. So we can multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 1. Then we will obtain 3 times x, 3x, 3 times y, 3y, 3 times 14, 42. And when we multiply equation 2 by 1, so the resulting equation is 2x minus 3y equals 3. Now, we have 3y in the first equation and negative 3y in the second equation. By adding these two equations together, 3y will cancel negative 3y. And then we will obtain 3x plus 2x, 5x. And 42 plus 3 is 45. Then dividing both sides by 5, so x equals 45 divided by 5, which is equal to 9. Now we obtained the value of x. We want to get the value of y. I want to substitute in each of equation 1 or 2. I'll select equation 1. So I'll substitute x by 9. So x plus y equals 14. 9 plus y equals 14. 9 will travel to the other side by negative sign. So y is equal to 14 minus 9, and then y equals 5. So the two numbers are 5 and 9. In the next problem, the number of teams participating in the African Cup of Nations is 16. All the teams participating in the African Cup of Nations are 16. The African Cup of Nations, or the teams in the African Cup of Nations, divided into two groups. One of them, the non-Arab teams, and the other, the Arab teams. If the number of non-Arab teams is 4 more than 3 times the number of the Arab teams. So, the number of non-Arab teams is 4 more than 3 times the Arab teams. And we want to find the number of Arab teams. Now, I'll consider the non-Arab teams to be X. And of course, the Arab teams will be Y. Let's translate this